Oh, my favorite one. And it's one. All right then. Good morning, YouTube faithful, or good afternoon if you live in a completely different time zone. This is Very Mellow Man, and we are back into the madness during our Let's Play of Vampyre. So, last episode, we completed Chapter 3, Family History, and figured out that the vampire epidemic was actually, like, hidden from the public eye as the Spanish flu the entire time. And unfortunately, at the end of this journey, we learned that we had accidentally managed to turn Mary, our sister, who we killed unavoidably in the first chapter of the game, into a vampire. That sucks. But what sucks even more Hey, you.
Good evening, Doc. Do you need my... would have been...
Neurologia.
I will... Goodbye.
You, however, are just tired. You do this.
Good evening.
If you...
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Hey, Akrod! It turns out you have standards. You have standards.
Do you need my...
Don't be ridiculous.
Then you are lucky.
I wish this...
Thank you.
Fatigue sepsis, okay?
Good evening, Mr.
I'm okay.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities.
Right, back in this particular time period, it was still illegal to attempt suicide.
Can I...
I wrote a letter.
I see.
Yes.
Burn up the reading, okay?
Do you need any...
I'm afraid I may.
You are not a burden.
And you have my...
I have to...
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Doctor.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
That's true. Victorian time... Well, this is technically post-Victorian times.
Do you know you're...
Despite...
Well, at least...
Goodbye.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
You have the cold, Pippa.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doctor.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful?
So,
By
actually
abusing
thinking
the
about
sick?
it now,
No.
you begin to realize
It's my
that
definition of getting out of this useless
Pippa
life
and
is
Milton
wrong.
are actually pretty scummy.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
You put a price on hope. This goes against everything you swore.
Report me then, Dr. Reed. Report the little nurse and keep on lying about the surgical errors, the wrong dosages.
Alright.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect.
Well, alright.
Do you need medical help?
I'm afraid I've...
Yeah.
Not under my watch.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, so after that, I decided that... So, big deal about Peepa, what I'm going to do with her, about her. So, what is Jonathan going to do about them?
Goodbye.
What is Jonathan going to do about them? Because now I realize that when we really get right down to it, a lot of these people are pretty unambiguously scumbaggy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Do you need the proximity? Don't take... And that is a...
You need to stay nice and healthy for me, buddy.
Goodbye.
You and your neurologia. I swear, I'm gonna help Lee Ashray, but right now I need to take care of this guy. I probably need to keep everyone here afloat. Or at least, I need to have Jonathan keep everyone here afloat for his sake. Since I finally understand now what I'm going to be doing this character. I finally understand what I'm going to be doing with Jonathan's character. Mostly because I had no choice but to look up exactly how to get what ending and what ending I was already qualified for. And, well, needs to say, Jonathan is... Well, Jonathan's pretty much Jonathan.
Goody. Please, of course.
And honestly, if I a convenient source of money around, even the value of having a merchant is kind of starting to lose its interest to me. Especially since now I've managed to farm Milton for enough good handle parts to get my hacksaw to level 5. What I'm missing now are a couple of lead plates. That's about it. So basically, to keep everyone in complete top shape, I have... And yeah, neurologia is ridiculous.
Good evening. Did you know Dr. Ackroyd never reported your experimental research, despite the fact he doesn't agree with it?
Really? I didn't suspect he knew about my work. I must confess I am surprised.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your art.
Yeah.
You can't be serious. You have to stop this before you lose yourself. Lives are at stake.
I'm a competent doctor, and my value has been proven already. Frankly, I'm disappointed to hear you, above all, speaking so ill of me.
So, the thing about Dr. Strickland here is that he's basically...
Do you need my...
Would have been confused.
There is no shame in helping each other. We're colleagues, after all.
Many doctors I have known are too cynical to think that.
This guy, Strickland...
Goodbye.
He's really not good news. His experiments, they would have killed any patient he tried to work them on. And I also know for a fact that if you eventually get the power to and you decide to kill his rival Ankron, but you still have Harry Milton alive. I know for a fact Wavy will not use Wavy's skills are admired, but he seems proud and arrogant. Their skills have been questioned in the past, so they're both at maximum hint level now. Great. There we go. This is the one I was actually looking for, but it's nice to know that the final hints I needed for the other two were in here to begin with. Now you're at max level. I know what I'm going to be doing when I get Legacy Rise level 4. Oh yes, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, that's pretty much, unfortunately, the finale with Jonathan's morality here. Jonathan, unfortunately, has discovered, much to his charging, much to my charging, that he's simply... But really, I think what's going to set him off here is the fact that I discovered something really distressing about sparing Sean. For some reason, Sean went missing, and he took his followers, Dyson, Giselle, and Lottie, with him. So the only citizens left at the docks are living under hostile environments. As a result of that, I'm really, really not sure what can be done about them, besides the obvious.
Easy does it, boys! This one's a top! I can't all you deserve!
Looks like I should be able to go inside there. But yeah. Now we have the Great Hunt and the Hunter's Nightmare as a result. Pruin's Guard, the Vampire Hunters, as well. Oh, okay. Who are you, mysterious evil person?
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I insist you be quiet.
Son, do you not see? You are the healing balm.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Looks like Jonathan's beginning to recognize the trope his life became, and he's really not interested. Honestly, this game is... Bloodborne and this game really managed to make the Victorian era classic idea of all these supernatural creatures look very enticing again. Again. Lead rod or lead stick. Nice. But yeah, potassium, aggravating. Okay, so basically, here's the thing about Jonathan's character as of right now. It'll be kind of a pain to do it eventually, but I may have him try to find... I may have him try to find Sean for all this. Ooh.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Alright. Jonathan, it's amazing you can still save after everything you've done. Like, the way I've been playing Jonathan, I've had him slowly but assuredly... Oh, hideout. Wait, did I go to that hideout before? I guess I did. Jonathan. You know, these duels with these, with the Ekon vampires are almost like, they're almost like duels against, hunters. Hunter NPCs in the Vampire Nightmare. In fact, the boss fights were probably at the most fun when they really just feel like Jonathan finding another copy of himself. So I actually like the Econ dudes. It's just that they're also so good they don't want to fight more than one at a time. So, for... Oh, wait, hold on a second. It might honestly be better if I just avoid having to directly fight anything for the time being.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. She is royalty after all, I think. Vampire royalty, but... That's a thing. That's a thing.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
Oh,
I hope
I sure
haven't
coat
disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Econ.
Sure.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady?
So let's see
Your letter
here.
was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary.
Vengeance is a powerful force.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty.
There is no need to apologize.
Thank you, my friend.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England.
Alright.
I think I should ask the questions, Your Lady.
Fair enough, Jonathan.
Please do not misunderstand me.
If we survive the dark nights to come.
So,
I must
one of
say,
the things I have a problem with regarding this game
One of the advantages of living forever
is how long-winded the dialogue and conversations realistically get. I like the talking bits in Life is Strange, but
you can still
come on,
drink tea.
Life is Strange wasn't like
Can't
this.
keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Who are they?
They are the embodiment of vampire law.
Will they fight the guard?
I doubt it.
How many?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets.
Why use you?
Because they know we are close.
Have they threatened you?
Not at all.
Why not ask for your help?
You have to understand that I am invisible to the up.
Oh, right. This game is about vampires and the Spanish flu. I get that DONTNOD... I get that people really love DONTNOD because of what Life is Strange meant for feminism. But there's nothing really interesting about just telling us the politics of your developer like this. It's really, like, the gay couple we killed last episode was more interesting because it said something more or interesting than this, but even that was kind of on the nose. The problem with Lady Asher, this entire thing, is that it's just inserting modern day politics into the setting without really considering how to do that in a way that fits the setting itself.
Should I trust them?
Of course not.
Why meet them?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan.
Yeah. We even lie to ourselves, Jonathan. Kind of like you do right now.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation.
Like,
I have seen
they're like
their
17.
handiwork.
And
How
people aren't going to
further
make those
the beast
concessions.
imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
Okay. Alright.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall.
Sure.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England.
Yeah, basically they support the British
They are
Crown.
not all immortal.
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, but we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes, fool! People
The
are
God of
dying
Victorian
because of
has
you.
called for
What is a
Is
great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Alright, at this point, this is kind of obvious. Why start a second one? Because look around you. How did you survive? Because she's Lady Ashbury. Yes, they're going to fight. Jesus Christ. Did you see the vampire hunter? The Scottish guy who was in Swansea's office? Yeah.
You should flee then.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan.
Thank you for the offer.
I doubt it.
What's the plan? I don't really need to know what the plan is right now.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me.
Alright, that's cool.
I want to thank you for all your...
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
So if you didn't skip any of that dialogue and seriously searched for all of it,
Something tells me you're
starting
not
from
keen
the
on man.
when you enter this house to when you get out of it,
Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan.
No, I don't care about deep.
Promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Oh. So, okay. If he had done nothing but listen to every piece of dialogue uninterrupted, it would take him 20 real-world minutes to finish that conversation, and...
So, time to visit the Ascalon.
New dialogue inside, huh? That's cool, but I don't really need it.
I cannot enter.
You have a mansion? What? An unknown event has happened at Night Asylum. Yeah, I get that. All right. All right. Nice to let me just walk around here and take your crap. Charlotte Ashbury. interesting. Okay. Charlotte Ashbury. All right.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
So Leigh Ashbury inspired the Dracula novel. That's pretty interesting. That is actually really cool. Right.
Hello again, Jonathan.
Sorry to disturb you again.
Of course, my dear.
Concerning your...
Yes, I cannot promise you anything.
Do you know if the epidemic has affected many people in the West End?
I confess I've been more concerned by events in the East End.
But this is no common...
That is true.
Do you think we shall ever see better days?
I know not, Jonathan.
Will you tell me your story one day?
One of them, perhaps.
Alright.
Goodbye.
I'm not suggesting Jonathan leaves, since he's way too addicted to the power and the brush. Rat blood is not supposed to taste evil, parse you for your blood meter. Alright then. We can't go in through that way. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, enemies will suicide you after a while, so it's good. Yeah, McCollum, the vampire hunter guy that he's gonna try to kill us.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
There's gotta be something here.
It's locked.
Oh. Alright. Is that like a... Feels like it should be where a hideout is, but... Something tells me that once we actually join the club, we'll get something even better than a hideout. No more merchants there, so there's no point going back to Whitechapel. Which is a shame, because I haven't found any more tiny good handle parts.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
West End, huh? So the West End citizens. Alright, Kimura. I think that's what the game wants to call you.
This is now my domain, young Ekon.
Why are you sometimes not taking damage? Oh hey, good handle part. Not bad.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think I'm fine. But what happened to
Oh,
my
jailer.
Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore. What happened here?
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was going to die here.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura. If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all my gratitude, Dr. Reed, since it is the most precious thing I possess.
Kimura Tadao 4. Loss. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr.
Alright. So, by killing the advanced Ekon here, we can get good crafting parts. Is what I'm getting at. Alright then. Reed's mansion. Oh, your old mansion. I got one lead plate, apparently.
I remember Sunday walks in the park.
Oh, I guess if you read those letters, you can figure out John's backstory. But John, don't really need to know about your life story. All right.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Calhoun, huh?
Please, sir. Whether you need to buy something or not.
Good
Hey,
evening.
shout.
Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
All right.
I
Fine.
may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
All right then. Ooh, lead plate. It's got a tiny good handle part. Nice. So this guy's like going to the best shop in the game. I need 3. Tiny good hand part's gonna be the most expensive one there. Not to mention I need one more lead rod. Parts that are exclusively for firearms you can sell in abundance.
Women die too in this war. Support the equality between men and women.
You gotta give me, I literally love that Reed's mansion connects directly. What are you doing in my place? Alright. Yeah. Exactly what I needed. Solid metal gear. That's kind of a interesting thing to put up there. 95 aluminum parts. Read that. Your hand. 5 more tiny good parts, handle parts, and 1 more lead stick. Like, this entire adventure worked out quite nicely for everyone involved. I do like how you can customize the way you play to the extent that you can basically be loyal to a certain district, if you want to.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't believe my own eyes. Oh.
Avery is our butler!
Avery. I know about Mary and my mother.
I'm so sorry. It was my duty to watch over her.
It's all right, Avery.
The police said her body was found near your sister's grave.
I found an old letter written by my father and addressed to me.
Your father wanted me to give you this letter for your 35th birthday.
I realize now you knew my father better than I did.
No, sir.
What is the situation in this part of...
For a time, the West...
Have you no relatives anywhere?
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings.
Avery Cook. Oh, pneumonia. Okay.
Do you need medical attention, Avery?
I won't refuse, sir.
Here is your prescription. You will feel better soon enough.
Thank you very much.
Man, I don't want to have to kill my sweet vampire butler. But I gotta.
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir.
This house is dead, Avery.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often.
Alright.
Considering...
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave.
Do you really think I neglected my mother, Avery?
Yes.
I see. Well, please go on. Speak freely. It's not as if there is anything left.
Just like your father. You always had this capacity to focus only on what interests you.
How was life in the...
It was sad, sir.
And now we've gotten him maxed out, so... Oh! Emmeline Reed. Oh. Whoa! Oh! We could have... Oh, right. Right, I heard about this. Mary will only kill Emmeline if... And only if Jonathan has been killing during any part of the game. I don't know how much killing he needed to do. But it's a big part of why Jonathan's ultimately going to be...
Thank you, Avery.
Your bedroom... Sir, what a terrible tragedy.
Yes, it'll be quite tragic for everyone involved, Avery.
Good evening.
Do you need medical help?
You would save my...
Don't worry. There is nothing serious to fear. I have seen far worse, I can assure you.
I cannot imagine the pain these people must face then.
I may have a look at your goods.
Alright. Let's see here. Tiny good handle parts. First, I can say like common handle parts, no problem. And since I've got my melee weapon maxed out, I can sell my large melee weapon handle parts as well. Woo, boy. Guys, let me tell you, it feels weird being this rich. I don't need good handle parts anymore either, though. It's insane how much money this feels like. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how ridiculous this all feels. Can't even begin to tell you. I can buy 2 more tank and handle parts this way. Please don't crash, game. No!